Don't really care about rating right now either because we're only 1400, so it's like fine. If I was playing with my team from last season, we'd probably be like 2k MMR, but I am not playing with them. I'm going to go ahead, stun the rogue. The fairy fire is on him as well. Just going to go ahead, jump onto the mage because he's blinked now. Just going to start pumping out some damage. Priest still has his trinket available. I'm going to put my bleeds onto the rogue now, swap to him quickly. There is a trap onto the priest there as well. Get put into full kidney. I'm going to trinket that one. I'm just going to try and kill them sort of as fast as I can here. And I am just going to kill the rogue solo-handedly by myself there. So that was super easy to do. The priest is just going to leave. So that was a really bad RMP. I feel like that mage, I think it was a mage, was an arena master. So Rolex D Hellscream. I'm going to have a look because I'm sure I saw the arena master title. So that kind of sucks if they lost a game that good in their arena masters. I expect the rest of Druids go in tree form, because the fact that they've decided to go double Druid means they're probably going to go for the talent that kind of looks the best. And having instant regrowth is instantly going to make you think it's like really good talent. So I'm going to try and find the rogue. I probably won't be able to find him, but I'll see. Focus the druid as well. There's going to be the beam coming out of the druid in a second, possibly, maybe. I don't even know, like, I'm really confused. I'm going to go ahead, clone the resto druid there. I'm actually just going to go ahead, use some early damage. Re-stealth there from the rogue, can't connect with him, so I'm going to swap to the boomkin. Heal there as well, stun on the rogue. Trying to pump out all the bleeds onto this guy. I've overextended quite a bit, going to get a re-stealth there after the bash from the resto druid. Oh, there's a bomb there, just going to try and keep popping the bleeds into him. But knocking the druid off maybe, kicking the clone. Going to go for a cyclone on him now. This is where they're going to take some really big damage. Okay, he trinketed for the NS. Going to go ahead, clone the druid again. That's only a half. I have a bash straight of that, so it could be only half of that too. Put into a full kidney, so I'm not going to be able to land that. I'm going to be getting cycloned really soon, I believe. Another kick onto the druid there with a full bash coming out. Very far on the rogue, so he can't re-stealth or anything. Bleeds onto the druid. A full trap onto the druid there, which is really lovely. Just going to hit into the rogue now as well. Kidney again, going to go for a cyclone onto the druid now there as well. That's a full, and he is going to go down. GG's. Dancing with Stars is a really good setup, for sure. Sure, he's aware of the possibility that the trap gets grounded. So I'm gonna go straight onto the shaman here. Not gonna wait, no hesitation, just going straight in. AoE stomp it down there. Gonna go ahead, clone the. I do get sheared on the clone, so I don't actually get it onto the warrior. There's a full trap. There's a trap. Sorry. Onto the druid. I am going to go ahead, burst the shaman down right now, as much damage as I can. Stun on the druid, going in for a clone. It does get sheared off there. A half bash. Can't capitalize on it. The shaman is not going to go down today, or just yet. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to swap to the druid now. I'm going to try and put out as much damage as I can on him, and see what I can force. I can't really force anything else. He's used his bark skin. He's used his Heart of the World. Rallying Cry has also been used, so we have forced a lot of cooldowns at the cost of almost none of our cooldowns, so we are very far ahead of this really bad turbo. The shear is used on me once again, so the cyclones are sort of impossible for me to get out. The healing stream does come down as well, which is another very short cooldown used by their team. I am going to go ahead, kick the cyclone, so he is kicked from that. I'm going to go ahead, dispel that hex there. as I try and go in for some kind of stun on the druid, but it's not needed anymore as the shaman does go down. So that's going to be a win for us again there. A very easy win, as the rallying cry also came up with just about every other cooldown from their teams, so it was overlapped quite badly. I did top the damage over all of them as well. Wasn't able to get out as many cyclones as we wanted because of the wind, but I am still going to try and hit onto him. He does move the cap totem onto me, which is a big shame. Just trying to hit as much as I can into this priest. They're going to have big damage for me here. I'm going to pop a wall straight out of this, but we should hopefully be able to kill the priest. The priest does go down.